Got it. Woo! Woo! Alrighty. So sad. As far as you guys know right now, your question about generating yeah, it's calls that are
Good evening and welcome to Mackey Arena here in West Los Angeles. Mackey Arena for Intramural Basketball Championship Series. Our third game of the night is our co-rec championship game between Postmaster Generals and Cecil Joseph Cox Enjoyers. I'm Kevin Leach.
And I'm Jack Conrad. We have a great action-packed game for you tonight. The nightcap, the Postmaster Generals, the CJ Cox Enjoyers. But we've had some great games earlier today. We had the Warriors take on the Hoopers in the Unified Championship. We had the Levites and Geeksville go off in the Silver Championship that just concluded. And now we are having the Postmaster Generals and the CJC Enjoyers. Let's get down to the floor here as we are going to go live to the starting lineups.
Number 3, Eli. Starting lineups here first for the Postmaster Generals in Florida. Balls, Number 5, From Jasper,
At
Indiana.
guard,
Number 10,
visitors Indiana. Number 20,
from St.
Megan
Leon, Indiana.
Gospel.
Number 52, Dylan Maxwell. From Holland,
At
Indiana.
guard,
Number
Indianapolis,
28,
Indiana.
Dave
Number 1,
Bowman.
CJ
And from Milwaukee,
Calvin.
Wisconsin, number 34,
And at
Andrew
forward from
Edwards.
Lafayette, Indiana. Number 0,
For
Albert
Cecil
Ford.
Joseph Foxy Graves.
Your officials tonight are Luke Russell, Andrew Johnson, Aaron Seahang, and Mahir Desai.
From Newport, Illinois. From Crawfordsville, Indiana. Number 12, Steve Burton. From Fishers, Indiana. Number 20, David Johnson. From Indianapolis, number 1, Steve J. Gallup. And from Lafayette, number 0, Albert Warhol.
And we are about to get underway here. One thing I'm noticing immediately at the start is the benches, the depth we have in this game. 8 players on white and 8 on the Postmaster Generals. A lot more fans in attendance for this game than our previous one. Makes sense as we have a larger teams, as that one is going to get thrown away here by the Postmaster Generals. Now, unfortunately, the numbers on the jerseys are going to be hard to read in this game, but I'm loving the I Heart NY shirt, as that ball is going to be rebounded by the Generals. Generals are going to drive to the inside lane. Shot up and good. As the CJ Cox Enjoyers are going to get another layup. Back-to-back layups from these teams. 2-2 tied game early. And what I'm liking immediately is both of these teams trying to drive into the floor or drive into the paint. Get those shorter shots, as that shot is going to be denied. The Enjoyers are going to take the ball down the court, pop a 3 of their own, and it will bounce off the back iron. Interested to see how the 3 ball comes into play here. Longer length 3-point line than we play on in the regular season and all parts of the tournament until now. As the Enjoyers are going to get the ball. Pass into the corner. Shot kicked out to the wing. Won't go, but the putback is good. 4-2 for the Enjoyers early in this one. Drive inside is up, no good. Rebound by the Generals. Long 3 by the big man, and it's good! Huge shot there for the Generals. Wide open, long range 3-pointer will fall for the Enjoyers. Very different crowd reactions there on those 3s. You can tell that the Generals have a lot more fans in attendance. They have a section of their own filled with about 30 of their fans. As that's a deep 3. Won't fall. About 2 steps behind the line there. And we will go to the line. No, it will be on the floor. Generals ball here.
And another 3 attempt, and it's good. 2 for 2 for Postmaster Generals. If you can get the 3-ball falling early here in Mackey Arena at this college distance 3-point line, that is a good sign. That's been a struggle all night for teams adjusting from the high school to college 3-point distance. Fade away from the free throw line, no good there from the Enjoyers. Postmaster Generals successful on the fast break attack. Wish these numbers were a little bigger. We could get you some names, but we can't really see any of them.
except for CJ Jolliffe. And that's going to be a foul down low on the Generals. Looks like it's going to be on the floor. Enjoyers taking the ball out here down low. Kicks it wide, a bit too wide into the crowd. It's going to be a turnover. Postmaster General's ball. Postmaster General's up 10-7. About halfway through this first quarter here in the Co-Rec Championship game. Looks inside, chooses to reset the offense. Good defense right now here from the Enjoyers. Postmaster General's getting nothing. How about another one? No good. Misses his first. Now 2 for 3. And looks like it's going to be out of bounds. Enjoyers ball. Substitution here for Postmaster Generals, and seems to be garnering a loud crowd reaction. Some fan favorites hitting the court. And CJ Jolliffe's going to take the ball off the court. Calls his own number 4-3, and it's good. All knotted up at 10. Here come the Generals. The drive, fouled on the drive. Wasn't able to get the pass off. It's going to be on the Enjoyers. It's going to go on number 5. Is Victoria Mann. And intercepted. Jolliffe passes it up, back to Jolliffe. Tries to pass it one more time, unable to get it. And it's going to be tipped out for Cecil Joseph to keep the ball. Here's the man with the New York shirt. Looks inside. Backing down the big man. Fade away, one-legged. It's good. Beautiful shot there from the Enjoyers. Postmaster Generals. Not a stalemate. Enjoyers are leading 12-10.
.220 to go here in the first. The Enjoyers up 12-10 as the Generals will inbound the ball. And we have a foul. It's going to be the Enjoyers' ball still. Foul on the Generals. Clock continuing to wind here in the first. A lot of high-scoring offense so far. Ooh, ball off the face of one of the Enjoyers and into the hands of the Generals. Enjoyers get the ball off the block there. Going down low, and the spin move up, no good. Rebound, Generals. And that shot will fall. Tying this game with a minute to go here. The highest scoring first quarter of basketball we've had all night. And still a minute to tack on to those numbers, as that one's going to get kicked out. Good ball movement there, as Luke Benner for the Enjoyers is going to create a foul on the floor. Or no, he will go to the line and shoot 2. First shot won't fall. Second attempt to get a lead here, as we have 29 and a half to play. Clock will now stop on any out of bounds, and that one is good. Generals ball, holding for last shot. Oh, good pump fake by the Generals, and it's good. They will take the lead with 7 seconds to go in the first. 1 second, last shot is off the back iron and no good. 14-13 the score. The Generals over the Enjoyers at the end of the first here on Purdue Sports Network.
You should have seen me when you got here. I was finally sat down.
3 more quarters of basketball to play for the Co-Rec Championship, one of the most important championships, as this is the one where the guys get to play with the girls. We are seeing a very interesting game so far. Now, Kenan, I have a question for you here. What is going to be the key thing for both of these teams as the game continues?
Right now, we have a higher scoring affair than we've seen in most of the other games, and it's a close one still, too. I think defense is going to be the biggest aspect of this game. Both these teams like to play inside. They like to have some of those mid-range shots. Getting pressure on those and not allowing them to get into the paint is going to be crucial in this one. Three-point shooting doesn't seem to be as big, but I know Postmaster Generals has a couple, so if they can keep hitting, that could blow this one open.
Yeah, excited to see where this one takes us, as we will go back to the floor now for the second quarter of basketball. The Enjoyers will start with the ball. It looks like it's going to be Benner with the inbound. He will take the ball up the floor, charging fast, driving into the paint, kicks it out to the corner. We will not have a shot. Drives into the paint, shot up, no good for the Enjoyers. Generals ball. And that shot will fall. The Generals fans getting loud. 3-point advantage here for the Generals in the nightcap of the Purdue Intramural Sports Champ Week. Shot kicked out for the Enjoyers on the wing. He will pump fake, get the open lane, drive, great pass, and great bucket there for the Enjoyers. Ball knocked out, and shot is good. Generals holding on to a 3-point lead. 3-ball, money. Enjoyers tie it up. Nothing but net on that one. Higher 3-point performance than we've seen all night from both of these teams. Great pass to the inside, but the shot is unable to fall. Generals trying to get the steal on Brenner. Benner is up and good. And that'll be a 2-point advantage now for the Enjoyers. 8 minutes to go in the second.
Back and forth buckets to start off the second quarter, and a turnover here from the Enjoyers. Looking to drive in, kicks it out, shots up. Just long there. Postmaster Generals looking to tie this one back up. It's going to go out to Corrigan. Looking to make some offense. He takes it around. Ball's tapped out by number 26. And it looks like it's going to stay Postmaster General's ball. Long inbound there. Drives with the left, turns, shot with the right. No good, but gets the foul. 2 shots coming up for Postmaster Generals. Number's a little hard to see. I believe this is number 22, Corin Gaheb. This is on the first one. Gaheb with the second. That one is up and good. I believe that's actually number 10, Tori Brandt, with the free throws there. A little hard to see the numbers on the drawn on the back of the shirts. We're trying our best up here. Denied by Postmaster Generals. The Enjoyers keep it. The drive up. Wild shot, no good. 3 is up, couldn't hit it. Girla couldn't get the shot. Postmaster Generals have it stripped away. Easy layup upcoming, and it's good. Good defense from Girla. Lead is now 3 for the Enjoyers, and now it's 1. Good shot there from Postmaster Generals. Nice pass inside for an easy layup. Good cut inside, and a nice pass to the big man causes the foul. 2 shots upcoming for the Enjoyers.
Just about halfway through the second quarter of play. Enjoyers holding the advantage, getting 2 shots on the line. But a lot of people, a full team ready to check in for the Generals. How often do you see that? How many teams have an entire line shift? Unbelievably rare. As we have 2 people check in for the Enjoyers. The only one that we can make out the number of is Allison Clodfelter. And subbing in for the shooter, number 9, Noah Abfall. Deep rosters on both of these teams. The Generals have 11 or 12 people on their roster, and the Enjoyers have 14 on their roster, with 13 here tonight for the Enjoyers and 11 for the Generals. 12 here for the Generals, as a bucket is scored there by the Enjoyers, extending this lead to 4. Now let's take a look at the officials for tonight. Luke Russell, Andrew Johnson, Eric Zhang, and Lahir Desser in the alternate. Shot there won't fall. Generals open from deep, but won't take the shot. Pass inside and stolen away by the Enjoyers. Trying to drive in there. Shot up and good. That was a great bucket there from Noah Abfall, as there is a high three-pointer, won't go, but the putback also won't fall. And the General's able to stay, turns around, spin move jumper, and it will fall. Cuts the lead down to 2. No Abfall with the deep three, and it will not go. The Enjoyers 2.5 to play. And here's a three denied. It will remain Enjoyers ball with 2:20 to go.
A couple of substitutions here for the Enjoyers. Big block there from Postmaster Generals. Here is CJ Jolliffe with the ball outside. It's a screen from Abfall. 4-3. Short off the front. Generals have it. 3v2. They're going to take the advantage. Layup up, no good. Jolliffe down the court. Looks for Dugirila. Swings it wide. Saves it. Outside, Clodfelter, 4-3. No good. Rebound by the Postmaster Generals. Looking to slow down the offense here. No, we have a drive, a spin, up and good. What a shot from the Postmaster Generals. A nice spin move to get the open layup. And we are all knotted again at 27. A close back and forth affair. 1 minute left to play. Jolliffe, no good. Postmaster Generals with a chance to take the lead. 50 seconds and counting. Will they take their time here or get a quick one? Pass out dry with the left. Shot up. No good. Rebound. Abfall, and he is going to be fouled. Now reached stoppage time here in the second quarter. 30 seconds left. Team Cecil Joseph, Cox Enjoyers likely to hold this one out here for the last shot. Jolliffe's going to be the one to start with the ball. And they're going to wait for the last shot. 15 seconds. Taking their time. Picks it out. The fake shot. The drive. Back to Jolliffe. 4-3. Back iron. No good. Rebound. Postmaster Generals. One final heave. No good. Your halftime score for the co-rec championship. Cecil Joseph, Cox Enjoyer, 27. Postmaster Generals, 27. Stay in your seats, ladies and gentlemen. We have a good one here. All knotted up. Here is a replay of one of the earlier plays. I believe that is the save by CJ Jolliffe earlier. And a replay of the beautiful drive and spin move from Postmaster Generals. Wish I could see that number. I want to congratulate who that was. Fantastic move for the bucket. And that knotted us up here at 27. Stay tuned here on PSPN. We will be back with the second half of the co-rec championship in just about 5 minutes time. Stay tuned.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our co-rec halftime show. Today, our contestants are going to be competing to make a layup, free throw, and a three-pointer before the rest. We're going to split into halves, so can you take a half, get to this half over here. In group one, we have Eddie. Let's hear for Eddie. Landon. Let's hear for Paul. Zach. Number 2, we have Claire Africa. Steven.
these two players, they come together, and one of them just completely trips her, brings her leg out, and just the offensive player just completely falls. I come up with the foul. Instead of calling a block, I decided to go, she was out of her frame. And I just see my other two officials just start like having to like stop themselves from laughing, and I'm just like, I didn't really realize in the moment how like stupid I sounded, but and then all the players were like, "What did you just say?" And we're like super confused too. So I think that was probably takes it.
I was officiating flag football, and it was a little slippery outside, given it was 11 p.m. and I stepped backwards and fell on my butt in a mud pile. So that had to be taking the cake.
So it was a couple years ago. This was one of the first games I've ever done, like an IHSA, and it was an 8th grade boys game. And I was with another like new official who like just started officiating, like no training or anything. So we were a very new crew. And one of the players on one of the teams fouled out. So I told the coach, he has 5, he needs to come out. And he said, no, I'm going to take my time getting another player in. And he said it and just like, he gave like a lot of attitude, and he was doing it the whole game. So I was kind of like, well, if you're going to give me attitude, I'll just give you a tech. So I gave him a tech, and I thought I was doing a good thing. And then a lot of people were like, in the fans were like yelling at him and stuff. It happened. But the coach after the game came to me, was like, I'm a varsity official. In the rule book, you're supposed to get 10 seconds before you give a tech for putting a new player in. And at that moment, I was like, oh, I just look so stupid out there. Like a lot of people probably knew that rule besides me, and I just gave a tech for no reason. So that's something I'll always remember because I felt awful afterwards. But
I don't have a specific time for a most embarrassing moment, but the amount of times I've been hit in the head with a volleyball in the upright stand, I can't even count.
Most embarrassing officiating story was my freshman year. I was refereeing flag football. I'm back judge, the guy deepest on the defense. Deep pass right there. I'm in perfect position to see it. Dude catches it, great catch. Mosses the dude, goes over his head. I blow my whistle, I signal touchdown. Next second I know, I'm looking at it. The goal line is 20 yards that way, and we just passed the 20-yard line. It wasn't the goal line. So that's my most embarrassing officiating story.
And we're back here for the Co-Rec Championship halftime show, sponsored by the Purdue University Intramural Officials Association. We have the Postmaster Generals and the Cecil Joseph Cox Enjoyers as all tied up 27-27. And look at these stats here. I mean, this is the best stat sheet we've seen all night.
Both teams shooting over 40% from the field. Very efficient offenses so far. Three-pointers, 5 combined three-pointers for both teams in the first half. Something we haven't seen that much of tonight with that further three-point line. I'd like to see a little more three-point shooting in the second half. With the percentages they're shooting, they could get a couple more opportunities.
But driving down in the paint, I think that's the key right there. That's why both of these teams have put up the most points all night in the first half. No team has scored more than 27 all night in the first half, and both of these teams do that and tie. And are tied, knotted up going into the third. Excited to see how this second half transpires. What is going to be the key takeaway here for both of these teams? What is going to be the difference maker in this second half?
Well, like I said to end the first quarter, this is a high-scoring game. I think whoever forces the most turnovers, plays the best defense, is going to have a good chance at winning this one. Both teams shooting about the same splits for both 2 and 3. Offenses aren't that different, so locking down on defense, forcing turnovers, that's going to be the difference maker.
Yeah, excited to see how this one transpires. 20 minutes of basketball in the Cathedral of Mackey Arena, the Cathedral of College Basketball. Purdue University is going into the Big Ten Championship this week, but these teams have the Intramural Championship this week. Co-Rec Championship. Look at all the players on the floor here that we have. We have a great lineup tonight, and we had our great games earlier. The Warriors taking on the Hoopers in the Unified Championship. The Levites taking on Geeksville in the Silver Championship. The Levites and the Hoopers champions in both of those games. And now the nightcap, the Postmaster Generals versus the Cecil Joseph Cox Enjoyers. They are here and ready to go as we are going to get the third quarter of basketball underway. And I'm excited to see, we just saw a dunk go down for the Postmaster Generals. It would be fun to see that in the second half.
Almost hoping this game doesn't stay as close as it is. We might be able to see a small dunk contest show at the end of the fourth quarter. But as it goes right now, we have a close one. We have a good game in this Co-Rec Championship Series. Looks like Postmaster Generals going to get the arrows, starting with the ball to start the third quarter. Anyone's game at this point.
Expect this one to come down to the wire, but high-octane offenses coming into play. Highest scoring affair we've seen, but from the standards of these games throughout the regular season, this is actually considered a lower scoring game. Normal games, as there's a 3-ball by the Enjoyers, won't fall, but lower scoring in terms of what we've seen throughout the regular season. A lot of 100-point games, 80-point games by individual teams alone, with total score going into the 120 to the 140-point range. A lot of blowouts. As there's a 3 that falls for the Enjoyers. But Kenan, I mean, defense is key tonight.
Yeah, those games that you referenced there are usually ones that are pretty mismatched. This one is a fantastic matchup of two very even teams. As the ball gets kicked inside, fakes it, and scores it. Good for the Postmaster Generals.
Now, one thing that we see in this matchup that we didn't see in the Levites versus Geeksville game earlier, the seed difference. The 4 seed versus the 10 seed. A lot more normal, if you want to call that the word, of a championship game. Two teams below that 16 number. Very rare that you see a lot of high-seeded teams make it to the championship. But here we are, the 4 seed and the 10 seed. Excited to watch the rest of this one as the Enjoyers are going to take the ball down the court, kick it back out for 3. They won't take it. Pump fake inside lane, stolen away. Just looked like he had nowhere to go. And the Generals commanding the floor, taking the lead.
And Jolliff's going to bring it up the court, passes over to Barados. Fakes it, looks inside. No corner 3, 1 dribble in. Long 2 is good for the Enjoyers.
Definitely a 3 on the co-rec court, but this TD court here, 10 feet longer in dimensions, with a much longer 3-point line. But that 3-ball will go. That was a 3 on any type of court for the Generals. 34-32 with 7.5 to play in the third.
His third of the game, a good shooting performance so far. That's the guy you want to run your offense. Another 3 here for Postmaster Generals. No good. Big board, big drive, offensive foul, going the other way. Taking the charge is someone from the Enjoyers. Good catch there from the officials. Offensive foul, turnover for the Postmaster Generals. Jolliff's going to take it up the court for the Enjoyers. Passes over to Barados.
Reminder, we will have... Oh, 3-ball good for the Enjoyers from downtown. Reminder, we will have a running clock until 30 seconds to go in this quarter and then 2 minutes to go in the fourth. Another interesting facet of this game that we didn't have in the regular season is a replay system is available. Kenan, if you'd like to talk more about that.
We do have a replay/challenge system. It'll hold on for a second as we have another 3 here from Postmaster Generals. I believe it's number 34, Andrew Pienkos, who is knocking down those 3s. Turnover forced by the Generals. Takes it himself. Up and finger roll in. Generals with a 5-point swing.
Is that Zach Eady playing? Is that Braden Smith playing? It's getting loud in this place.
Big crowd for the Generals, and they are letting the other team know.
4-point advantage, a chance to really extend and see one of the larger leads that we've had in this game, if not the largest. Oh, and he steps out of bounds. Unfortunate play for the Generals. But the Enjoyers will take that. They enjoyed that one.
Generals lead by 4 halfway through this third quarter. Jolliff with the ball. Looking to play with the screen there. Takes it. Kicks it out. Long two. Rims out for the Enjoyers. And the Generals improve their lead. The main scorer, Pienkos with the ball. Kicks it wide. A drive down the lane. No good. Rebound. Fade away. Off the mark. And we have a big substitution line coming in. Full line change for the Enjoyers.
I thought this was basketball, not hockey.
As that shot is up and no good for Jolliffe. Mid-range pull-up. Short. Out of bounds. Enjoyers ball.
Wow.
A full 9 substitutes coming into the game here for both teams. Only one player remaining on the floor. That's going to be Pienkos.
This is something we haven't seen in any of the other games tonight, where they've had benches deep enough to do a full line change, and they've done it.
Definitely helps on this extended court to have more subs. Both these teams made it here because of those extra numbers.
And great to show that you have great to show that you have trust. As that ball's stolen away, trust in your entire team, able to play all of them. A lot of teams make it here with just 2 to 3 guys running the floor and then the rest of them kind of subbing amongst themselves. But in the Co-Rec Championship, we're seeing a full team effort, and that's going to mean a lot more for all these players when they win. Knowing that you get to win with a full team, as the lay-in is good for the Generals, extending their lead to 6.
Bit of a scoreless run here for the Enjoyers. They need something. Free ball short. Generals looking to extend the lead. Kicks it out. You know he's shooting it. No good. Rebound, though. Good hustle by the Generals. Enjoyers need something here to end the run. And they have a foul down low. It's going to be on the Generals. Benner gets fouled on the drive.
We have a substitution for the Enjoyers, as Abfall will take a seat on the bench. But it's Enjoyers basketball.
And Dubirla with the bank in. It might be 10-15, but in Mackey Arena, the bank is open. Kick out, fakes the three, drives in with the left.
Ooh.
Out.
Generals with a bucket there.
A lot of contact on the shot, still able to get it. Here's Benner. Looking to make something, kicks it out to the Girla.
Need to have a late night rally for the Enjoyers. Channel some of that CJC energy.
Touched out. Nope, stays in. And turnover. Couldn't get his hands on it. And the Enjoyers are going to get the ball. And Pienkos now finally going to see the bench after playing, I believe, most of that third quarter. Girla is going to take it up. Sizes up his defender. Kicks it out to Benner. Calls his own number. And it's pure. Nothing but net from Luke Benner. A beautiful shot there. Cuts the lead to 5.
Under a minute to go now in the third. As that shot won't go. Rebound by the Enjoyers. Long three won't fall. Looked a little off balance there taking that shot. Almost got it to drop.
And I'd like to give a shout out. If you like the graphics you see on the screen today, you can thank Anvitha Mecca for our graphics, making this stream what it is. Generals now. 20 seconds in the quarter. And we have a foul. Stops the clock with 16.7.
Still a close game here. Could be anyone's game. Generals are commanding the floor for now, but 5 points is not a lot in basketball. As anyone knows, it's not January, it's not February, it's still March. Early taste of March Madness in Mackey Arena. Has a great drive with 6 seconds to go, and it is going to be denied, but we have a foul. So she will go to the line and shoot 2 for the Generals.
To the line here for 2 shots is number 22, Corin Gaheb. This time it is Gaheb at the line.
Of the Mackey tradition.
Unable to hit on the first.
Generals fans holding the fist in the air when she gets the ball for the free throw. But unable to make both shots. 3 seconds to go in the third. Chance to get some buckets here, and that one won't go.
Gets denied on the attempt.
We're going to see here if the Enjoyers are looking like they're not going to challenge the final play.
Smart move. You want to save your challenges and your timeouts for the fourth quarter as we end the third 45-40. Postmaster Generals with the lead, but it's still a close one, folks.
And if you like what you're hearing tonight, you can tune in on Wednesdays on Wiley Radio from 5 to 7 as we have the Kennan and Conrad Show. Sports talk about anything from NFL, college basketball, baseball, World Baseball Classic going on right now. That's been exciting. Free agency. Max Crosby, not a Raven. That's been fun too. And we are going to check back into the game here as we will have our show tomorrow before the start of the basketball games at 7 o'clock. For the I Am Champ Week here in Mackey Arena. The fourth quarter about to go underway. 45-40. The Generals with the advantage. 10 minutes of basketball to decide the co-rec championship here at Katie Court, Mackey Arena, Cathedral Basketball. A lot of names for this place. But you know whose house it is? It's our house. The Boilermakers' house. As the Enjoyers will start with the ball here. Need to get off to a hot start in this fourth.
Drives left, kicks it out. Barados, 4-3. Off the front, no good. Postmaster Generals. What do they have up their sleeves on offense here? He's going to go right into a double team, but foul. 2 shots coming up here for the Generals. Fouled on the shot, but we have 2. Here's the first.
Now, a little bit of meta play here, a little bit of gamesmanship. If I'm the Generals here, screw it. Taking all the time in the world. You know, why not?
Running clock here in the fourth quarter till the last 2 minutes.
No reason to not try and get every edge you can.
Missed the second. Rebound, the Enjoyers. Barados. Kicks it out. Long 2. No good.
That would be considered a decent length 3 at the co-rec. But here at Mackey Arena, that's only worth 2.
We're playing with the college 3 in Mackey Arena, not the high school 3 seen in normal IM play. Seems to be affecting some of the shooters out here. As Enjoyers knock it away. Stolen back. 4-3, it's short. Folks, if you want to have your chance to be one of our officials and maybe make your way up to Mackey one day, you can scan the QR code up at the top there and become an Intramural official. We have more sports than just basketball.
A lot of opportunities there, as that shot won't fall. I used to do the softball umpiring. A lot of great memories from that, and a good way to make some money if you're a college student. You know, the PMU food is not free. Chipotle costs some money, so no better way to pay for it than getting a few extra dollars here working with the PU IOA. As we have a foul down on the baseline. Looks like the ball is going to stay at this end of the court. Generals basketball here, 6-point advantage, 7:20 to go, championship on the line.
Looking inside, nothing there. Good defense by the Enjoyers. Here comes the double team, and it's a foul. Third of the quarter for the Enjoyers. And Dugirila is going to get a couple fouls there, and he is going to see the bench replaced by CJ Jolliffe. Generals have been wasting a lot of time here in this fourth quarter. And we have a backcourt violation. Turnover by the Generals. Good defense there from the Enjoyers to force the backcourt violation.
Yeah, even with the extra length on the floor, still able to get the backcourt violation there. But no score yet from the Enjoyers in over 3.5 minutes of play. Really need to get some points on the board, as that one will fall. Corner three. CJ Cox Enjoyers make it a 3-point game.
Eli Barridos with a big one.
That was the first bucket for the Enjoyers and first regulation bucket that wasn't a free throw in the entire quarter. If you want to talk about games getting low scoring towards the end, look at this. High defense, high energy. As that shot is up and we have a foul. Would be interesting to see. I would think about maybe challenging that one, but they're not going to, as there was contact made. Hard from our vantage point to see, but look at the line change coming in for the Generals.
Yeah, good call not challenging that. A lot of contact on that one. And it looks like we have a wet spot on the floor.
An
Room's
official's
coming back
timeout.
out.
Crowd goes wild.
Maisie garnering some applause from the crowd. It's the small things that make the game work, and that's one of them. 2 free throws coming up for the Generals. Up and got it. And the shooter will be the only one who stays in the game. 4 new faces for Postmaster Generals.
Look at this line change here. Five and a half to go. Clock will run until 2 minutes left. Interested to see if we have any timeouts taken anytime soon.
Jolliffe trying to get something. Good defense from the Generals.
Good decision to pass it out for an open look from 3, and it falls! Enjoyers make it a 1-point game. .93 total points already scored with 5 minutes to go. High scoring affair. Oh, as that one is denied.
And we have a block shot into a wedgie. I don't think I've ever seen that before. What?
The way you described that sounds like a third grader getting bullied.
So we go to the arrow there with the wedgie. It's going to be Postmaster General's ball. They maintain it after the big block. And they extend their lead a little bit. Drive in, up, and good. retake the lead now, 48-47. And not for long.
49-47 for the Generals as they have a 1-point advantage with 4:20 to play.
Looks like he wants the three. Doesn't take it. At the elbow. No good. Berrios up the court. Gonna slow it down. Now takes himself behind.
Oh,
the
no.
pass. He's wearing number 3 in white on PD court. He thought he was Braden Smith. Can't connect on it.
Tried to make the miracle play. Didn't need to do it. But the championship on the line, co-rec championship, all season they've been playing for this opportunity, this moment. You only get one shot, one opportunity to win yourself a title, get the t-shirt, and get all the bragging rights. As that shot is not going to fall. Enjoyers with the basketball. Trying to get an advantage here on a 2v3. And what a shot, but it won't fall. Little too fancy for the plate at Mackey.
Pulling out all the tricks here. Enjoyers trying to get that bucket to retake the lead. Unsuccessful in their last 2 attempts. Good find on the drive. Looks like we got a blocking foul on Enjoyers.
This game is going to come down right to the wire. Really could go either way. Both teams with a chance to take home the title. Not many people get the opportunity to play on Mackey, and not many people get the chance to win on Mackey. That's what really separates these two teams.
And that is going to be the 5th foul of the quarter on the Enjoyers. So we have 2 shots coming up for Postmaster Generals. Clock continues to tick until we hit 2 minutes.
Very hard to score baskets with the glass backboard, the stadium background. Makes a difference here. Both teams have adjusted well. The highest scoring affair that we have seen, 50 points now, the new high on the day for the Generals between all 3 games. Oh, the Generals fans are getting loud, and it will work as the Enjoyers knock it out of bounds. Minute 57 on the clock. Clock will now stop at any dead ball.
High press from the Enjoyers. Unsuccessfully slices right through it. 3 ball. You betcha!
It's good. Green all the way as that one won't fall. And now going to see how long the Enjoyers wait until they start fouling, as that is a heat check. Ooh, almost good for the Generals. That could have iced the game. But instead, the Enjoyers, the loud crowd, Generals fans getting on their feet. Well, good decision not to shoot, as there's a drive inside. Good. 1 minute on the clock. 3-point game. 53-50. The Generals with the lead.
Tries to go for the steal. Unsuccessful. A foul here on the Enjoyers. 2 shots coming up for the Generals. 59 seconds. 3-point game. Co-rec championship. It's gonna go down to the wire. Making both here. Making 1 here would be huge. Make it a 2-score game.
And before these shots get taken, we just want to thank everyone here working these games, all of the officials, all of the supervisors, all of the great people that help put on the show here at Mackey Arena, and getting the ability to play in this place. It's really an honor. It's really special to even get the ability to have access to facilities like this. I mean, this is the equivalent of playing anywhere in the world. The top arena in college basketball.
And he misses both, so it's still a 1-score game. A chance to tie here if they want it. Berrios, step back. Off the front. Now they need to foul. Nope, timeout here called by Postmaster Generals.
And to quote a great announcer, Valentine, that is not the shot you want to be taking.
Not a bad shot choice, just couldn't get it to fall. While we're giving our thanks here, he doesn't have the graphic for himself, but I want to give him a thank you for putting this all together. Thank you to Santiago over here, our producer, for tonight.
And we have the replay here. Watch as they're going to kick it out. Not the balanced shot you want there. You want to be able to set. You want to be able to have time to make a quality shot. Stepping back off balance on the college distance. Not a shot that's going to fall very often.
Might have been a little rushed. You need to put it up right away. But still a one-possession game. Let's see what happens here. Postmaster Generals need to get it inbounds. I imagine a take foul is going to come right away from the Enjoyers. Then you just got to make your free throws.
To quote Coach Herb Burks, this is not a throwaway game on court 4. This is Mackey.
And we have our updated stats here. A combined 23 threes in this one. What a game we have seen. Postmaster Generals keeping that high percentage throughout. And here's the inbound. They get it in. Take foul is coming, and there it is. 40 seconds left. 2 free throws upcoming.
And looks like the Enjoyers are going to be making a substitution here for 17. Luke Penner is going to go to the bench after this shot by the Generals. Chance to extend the lead. That one won't go. Make it a 2-possession game. Important shot to make here.
This is a massive shot to make it a 2-score game. If he misses this, the Enjoyers have a chance to tie it. It's good. 2-possession game. 4-point lead for Postmaster Generals. That's going to be Barridos with it. Off to Jolliffe. Back to Barridos. He wants the 3. Jolliffe takes it. No good. Rebound. Postmaster Generals, quick foul, and going to the line.
I don't like the shot choice there. Going for a 3 when you have a much higher percentage shot, taking a 2 down low. At least try to draw a foul. You can maybe even get an and 1 and score 3 there. But taking a 3 when you're down 4, when the free throw shooting hasn't been very high percentage, not what you wanted to do. But when you're playing for a championship, some things are hard to see in the moment, and you want to be the hero, but you got to be able to make those shots. As that first one is not going to fall.
Analytics would say go for 2 there. You want the quick 2, then you know if you need a 2 or 3 on the next possession. See if they go for a quick 2, miss or make on this one. I think that's still the move. Five-point game. Couple of big free throws. Jolliffe's going to take it up the court. Back to Benner.
Almost had an open look, but wasn't able to pull the trigger in time. As CJ gets the shot, won't fall.
And another take foul. 2 more free throw attempts for Postmaster Generals. This one is getting out of reach quickly for the Enjoyers.
And look at the scoring in this quarter here. Only 10 points from each team. One of our lowest scoring quarters because defense has been the key, but maybe some more points will get tacked on from the Generals here. If they hit both of these, I mean, this game is wraps. But the first one will not fall. Still a sliver of hope. If you can get a quick 3 off here, make it a 2-point game, then you never know.
Six-point game. Timeout for the Enjoyers. They're gonna need a quick 3, and then probably another quick 3 after that if they want any chance in this one. The Postmaster Generals fans breaking out the Who's House, Our House chant already.
It's getting loud in Mackey. The Generals can almost taste it. A co-rec championship on the line. As we are going to take a look at the stats here from this game. Or no, we're going to cut to us. What's up?
Thank you for joining us here on PSPN for these broadcasts in Mackey Arena. 14 seconds left in this one. Let's see how this one ends. 2 free throws coming up for Postmaster Generals. They can pretty much... Sorry, no, we just had the free throws. It's going to be an inbound here for the Enjoyers. Free throws have been big. They've only been 7 for 18, but the 2 that they've hit recently have been huge.
8 threes for the CJ Cox Enjoyers. But they're going to need to hit 2 more. Putting the ball in Luke Benner's hands, and that shot won't go. And they are going to let the clock wind down as the Postmaster Generals. It's not Sunday because they got a championship. Your co-rec champions. Final score 56-50 here on the Purdue Sports Players Network.
And we want to thank you for joining us on this live stream tonight here from Mackey Arena. Thank you for watching. We had a great co-rec championship game. Final score, Postmaster Generals 56, Cecil Joseph Cox Enjoyer 50. And there's your final stats from tonight. That high shooting percentage from the Generals, able to get them over the hump. One last time here from Mackey Arena. Thank you for watching. I'm Kenan Lease, joined here by my co-host,
Jack Conrad, and we will see you tomorrow night for the I Am Champ Week continues.
Join us here on Purdue Sports Programming Network at 7:30 for our next championship game. Have a good night.